Hello, everybody. Welcome to my podcast. I'm here to host Gizaw. I am a rising senior, a computer science student from the University of the District of Columbia. I am so excited to present my research proposal on the specific research topic. I hope that after my presentation, you will have a clear understanding of my research. Does technology replace the classroom teacher? Before I begin, I will provide a quick overview of the research I have been working on and what you can expect. Recently, the current COVID-19 pandemic changed our lives. Following that, technology plays a significant role in the globe. Homeschooling and working from home taught me to think in depth. That's how I started questioning technology's power that may replace a classroom teacher role. So, I began my research to get a clear understanding. Some years ago, the current impact technology had on different aspects of our society was not anticipated. Education is one particular area that has had some massive changes brought about by technology. There have been some constant questions and concerns on whether technology can indeed replace the classroom teacher. First of all, I must admit that the entire research process has been faithful. The issue I focused on related to educational technology. In this case, the main objective was to provide a well-structured answer on whether technology can replace the traditional classroom teacher based on the increased use of tech in the classroom. The process of answering this question was quite orderly. In this sense, I first worked on a memorandum relating to this topic. Later, it was followed by an annotated bibliography and a research proposal. Before I go into that further through, I would like to show you some overview of the problem I have been working on. My work was mainly research-based. There is one thing I have to say. The research I did on this subject topic, I established a few studies that have made an effort to answer whether technology can replace the teacher's roles directly. Don't get me wrong. Several studies are surrounding the use of technology in education. For example, most of the review I evaluated described the technological tools used by teachers. Additionally, they assess the specific way in which these tools are used for educational purposes. However, most of them did not directly answer whether technology can replace the classroom teacher. So, how did I get to my conclusions? Although these studies do not directly answer these questions, they make it easy to answer these questions themselves. For example, you can easily make your inferences from the findings provided in these studies. It became clear to me while I drafted my annotated bibliography. The concerns that technology can replace the role of the classroom teacher are legitimate. From what I gathered, this is something that has bothered some teachers for quite some time. Whereas some view technology as the savior they always need, others look at it as competitors and snatch their jobs. For example, in the 2050 study, the researcher Turcano points out that many teachers have inherently felt that technology is slowly taking away their classroom role. In another instance, a different study conducted by Janitel 2016 emphasized that technology has been beneficial to teachers instead of snatching up their roles. In being useful to teachers, it has also made learning much easier for learners. Back to the previous study, Turquano 2015 similarly emphasizes, because each of these studies synchronize from this angle, there is some truth in these findings. Each of these factors was addressed in the problem statement section of the research proposal I drafted. Now, how has technology been beneficial to both the learner and the teacher? Before answering this question, I think it would be interesting to highlight a few facts regarding the research I conducted as illustrated in my memo on the topic. This research was conducted from the lens of different educational disciplines. That means it adapted a multidisciplinary approach such as information technology, computer technology, education, and communication, which helped present ideas from their perspective. To make this easier, I can perhaps extract a section from my research proposal explaining. It says, the very nature of these questions primarily means that it incorporates several disciplines. First, there is a relationship with the education discipline, considering that it involves teaching and strategies used within the classroom. Secondly, there is an informational technology and computer technology angle, since there is the involvement of different technological tools used in the classroom. More importantly, there is a crucial aspect of the communication discipline, since the question also raises concerns how technology makes face-to-face communication easier. In this respect, there shall be a clear multidisciplinary approach adopted by my research. Returning to how new technology has helped teachers and learners, I would take a more realistic approach. I have been a beneficiary of online learning. As a learner, I am well aware of how technology has been beneficial to my learning activities. The technology eliminates teachers' paperwork, making it more straightforward for the pedagogy from what I have learned and what I have encountered. A great example is how assignments and exams used to administer and how they are currently managing. Technology cannot replace the classroom teacher. Instead, technology is a great tool created to assist both the teachers and the learner, and in this process, making work easier for both. However, in no way does technology attempt to take away the teacher's roles. One constant phrase across my research proposal, memo, and annotated bibliography is that technology does not attempt to replace the classroom teacher's role. Instead, it merely centralizes teacher's task by bringing it out of the peripheries as illustrated above. I want to conclude by emphasizing a few things. First of all, the articles reviewed appeared to emphasize that technology never intended to replace the classroom teacher. There is a specific path I would like to pursue this research topic. I have established that there is an urgent need for further research relating to the matter. In this sense, I strongly feel that additional experimental study would be appropriate in this context. I believe that this path would help find accurate results on whether technology can replace the classroom teacher. In addition to this, I am looking forward to interviewing some teachers concerning their experience of using technology. Perhaps getting some perspectives from actual teachers may also be helpful for the path towards drawing accurate conclusions. So, for this podcast, that's all I have. Thank you for listening. I hope you all have a wonderful time and enjoyed the session. Stay safe and stay well.